Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's WiCyS webinar. I'm so excited to be here again with Haya. Haya and I were just talking. We think we're the ones that have done the most webinars together of the WiCyS webinar series. So it's really exciting to have Haya here from the SANS Institute to discuss about Cyber FastTrack. And the reason why we're hosting this webinar is because WiCyS just launched the WiCyS Cyber FastTrack Cohort. So we're going to be sharing a little bit of information about Cyber FastTrack in general, and then also the cohort experience and why WiCyS and SANS Institute and everyone came together and put this together for WiCyS organization. So with that, I want to introduce myself. I'm Lynn Dome. I'm WiCyS Executive Director. We often go by our acronym WiCyS, W-I-C-Y-S, and it's pronounced WiCyS like we sisters because we are a cyber sisterhood. And we're a 501c3 member-based nonprofit. We have over 5,400 members. Actually, this slide needs to be updated. And our mission is to recruit, retain, and advance women in cybersecurity. And we do so by creating opportunities. We have an online member forum where all our members can network and connect. We have special interest groups such as neurodiversity and cybersecurity, Latinas and cybersecurity. We also have special interest groups in data privacy or cybersecurity law. And if you don't have an interest group within the WiCyS member forum that suits you, you could go ahead and launch your own interest group as well. We have skill development training programs brought to us by Google, SANS Institute, Bloomberg, AWS, and many others. We have Target and also Meta that's working on many different skill development training programs. And all these programs are designed to upskill and up-level women in cybersecurity, preparing them for their next level of advancement. We have newsletters and webinar series. We have scholarships, grants, and awards, not only for our conference that's coming up March 17th through the 19th in Cleveland, Ohio, but for other conferences as well. We have a Cyber Talent Emergency Fund where college students within their last 4 semesters of graduating can apply and receive up to $599 within 48 hours for them to put towards real financial emergencies, such as not being able to afford rent, or their car breaks down, or there's an unexpected medical bill. This Cyber Talent Emergency Fund is so the student members within the WiCyS organization don't step out of their studies. They remain focused, and we help them get over these financial hurdles. We have speaking and media opportunities so our members can be what others can see, and that's the cybersecurity professionals that they are. Our Job Board Plus Plus is available for all our strategic partners to post their jobs, and all our members have the opportunity to update their profiles and upload their resumes and get recruited from the Job Board Plus Plus. We have a veteran apprenticeship program, a fabulous internship program that just launched at the beginning of this month as well. We participate in market research, have leadership summits, leadership series, leadership networking lunches. We support our veterans and our military spouses through assistance program, have a speakers bureau, and we also have a mentor-mentee program where we designed and developed a 12-month curriculum. Right now, we have 745 mentees and 185 mentors in the program. There is a racial equity committee ensuring that internally and externally, WiCyS continues to lead with allyship, equity, and inclusion. And what does that look like for other leaders? 43 professional affiliates are part of the WiCyS organization, and they're all throughout the world. We have them in Africa, Australia, Canada, France, India, Pakistan, the UK, and throughout the United States. In addition to that, we have 150 student chapters, and we owe all that as a special thanks to our strategic partners: AWS, Bloomberg, Carnegie Mellon Software Engineering Institute, Cisco, Fortinet, Google, Intel, Lockheed Martin, Meta, Microsoft, Optum, SentinelOne, AbbVie, JP Morgan Chase & Company, LinkedIn, McKesson, Navy Federal Credit Union, Nike, Wayfair, Workday, and so many others. So before we kick off this webinar, I just want to ensure that everyone that has taken the time and the attention and devoted part of their day to learning more about this WiCyS Cyber FastTrack Cohort knows that at the bottom of the screen, you have the opportunity to ask questions. So now is your time to ask these questions and get them answered live. Again, we have Haya here from the Science Institute to be discussing the Cyber Fast Track, and you have me to discuss more and share more information about the WiCyS cohort experience. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the WiCyS newsletter. We launch training programs and many different initiatives like rapid fire. And so when you subscribe to the WiCyS newsletter, you'll never lose sight of what the WiCyS organization has as opportunities that we have offering for you. So today we're going to be discussing the WiCyS Cyber FastTrack Cohort. And this is an opportunity to accelerate your cybersecurity career path. So the registration or enrollment, I should say, for the cohort, that does end February 28th. So if this is on your radar, make sure that you do check out the WiCyS website. Under training programs, the very top tab has the Cyber Fast Track Cohort, and you can enroll in the program now. The reason why we have this cohort is experience is because WiCyS is all about creating unique learning environments. And we know sometimes going through these new processes of learning CTFs and going through new programs and gamified learning, that it sometimes could get overwhelming or have its challenges. And so for us, we feel like creating this inclusive space of a cohort where everyone's going through the same learning opportunity is just a very unique value for everyone to collectively rise up together. We're so fortunate to have Haya that's going to be a part of the cohort experience to be able to answer anyone's questions live within the cohort. So it's this personalized experience. So not only are WiCyS members leveling up and rising up together as they're going through Cyber Fast Track, but also Haya is here to support you with any technical questions or logistical questions every step of the way. In addition to that, we have scheduled out Ask Me Anythings, AMAs, throughout the course until the end of April, so that we could gather and connect in a webinar format and get to know one another and to be able to answer your questions live. So it's all about building this shared experience where everyone could connect and collaborate and learn together. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hand it on over to Mike, not Mike, pass the mic to Haya. And Haya, I'm going to change the layout of the webinar so that people can see us along the side. So Haya, take it away.
Okay, perfect. So as you may know, my name is Haya Arfath. I am the Scholarship Assistance Director at the National Cyber Scholarship Foundation, as well as a member of the Texas A&M chapter of WiCyS. And I'm here today to talk about Cyber Fast Track and the WiCyS Cyber Fast Track Cohort. So let's dive right in with what actually is Cyber Fast Track. So Cyber Fast Track is an online scholarship program created by the National Cyber Scholarship Foundation and the SANS Institute, and it is meant to give U.S. college students who have the aptitude for cybersecurity opportunities and scholarship money so that they can further their career and so that we can fast track them to a job in the industry. So Cyber Fast Track is meant to be very beginner friendly. It helps you build a foundation of cybersecurity knowledge, skills, and experience to lead to a future career. And you can also win, if you are a college student, you can win a scholarship for up to $21,000. And it's completely delivered online at your own pace. So it can be done right alongside your current college courses. And a lot of the actual heavy coursework is usually open over the summers. So as you're interning or working over the summer, you can work on our online coursework. There is no other program or educational route that prepares students for entering the industry quicker than Cyber Fast Track. So what experience do you need to actually sign up and get started with Cyber Fast Track? So the really amazing thing with Cyber Fast Track is you don't need any prior programming, computer science, or cybersecurity experience to get started. As of this year, Cyber FastTrack has incorporated the CyberStart game. So in the past years, Cyber FastTrack used to simply be a CTF competition where college students would sign up and you would have 48 hours to play the capture the flag, and the top scorers would win scholarship money. But as of this year, we've incorporated something called CyberStart game to allow students to earn points over the course of our competition cycle, which ends April 27th. And by earning a certain amount of points, they can then be invited to apply for those $21,000 worth of cybersecurity training scholarships. And so this year, Cyber Fast Track is really focused around learning about cybersecurity, not just competing. So not only are we encouraging you to display your skills, but we're actively helping you build up your repertoire of knowledge to help prepare you for a career in the industry. So what is CyberStart Game? CyberStart Game is a gamified learning platform that is made up of over 200 interactive challenges about topics like cryptography, web exploitation, social engineering, Python, and much, much more. CyberStart takes really, really complex topics and it uses fun scenarios to make them accessible and engaging, and it immerses you in real-world cybersecurity challenges that you would see as an actual cybersecurity professional working in the industry. It is built up of gamified hands-on labs to help you develop transferable skills that are both desired and recognized by employers. Beginners who have no experience with programming, computer science, or cybersecurity can use CyberStart Game to build up their skills from scratch, while more experienced students who may have already been doing CTFs or been involved in cybersecurity can train up using the more advanced levels to really hone their craft and hopefully learn even more new things. All college and university students, including community colleges and four-year colleges in the United States, can qualify for free access to CyberStart Game through the Cyber Fast Track program. So before this year, CyberStart Game used to be something that you had to purchase a license for. You had to purchase a $150 license to be able to play. But we wanted to make it available to all college students to give you all the opportunity to learn these skills and be able to compete for these scholarships. So as long as you're interested and you're willing to dedicate the time, you can earn up to $21,000 worth of free SANS cybersecurity training, even if you're someone who's coming into this with no prior skills and prior experience. I myself discovered cybersecurity through CyberStart Game. In my junior year of high school, I did a competition called Girls Go CyberStart, in which I got to play CyberStart Game, and that's what first introduced me to cybersecurity. Before that, I had some programming experience, and I was interested in computer science, but I was not really interested in going into software development. And so when I discovered cybersecurity and I started playing CyberStart Game, it was the perfect career had just fallen into my lap, because I had found something that I really enjoyed doing and something that was fun and something that is currently needed in the United States, because there is a huge skills shortage and need for cybersecurity professionals. And so the really great part with CyberStart Game is it's a gamified learning platform. And so not only are you learning all of these cybersecurity skills, but you're doing it in a way that is not like any other online course, but it's pretty much like you're playing a video game. So when I did this in high school, I started this just out of curiosity, and I ended up just doing it in my free time as a hobby, because it was like playing another free game. And it was like I was picking up all of these skills and having so much fun. And I wasn't doing it for my college applications or to earn an internship. I was just doing it out of pure interest. And so the way CyberStart Game is built is so that it literally just feels like you're playing a game and you're having fun. You're not actively spending all these hours trying to study, but you're still picking up so much new knowledge. So CyberStart Game is broken down into 3 different bases. There is the headquarters base, which introduces you to basic cybersecurity concepts like cryptography, Linux, and much, much more. There's the moon base, which actually introduces you to Python and once you've mastered the basics of Python, it goes into how do you use Python for cybersecurity. So like how would you use Python to crack a password protected folder? And the very last space is the forensics space, which teaches you about digital forensics. And so you learn things like hashing, Windows forensics, steganography. And Cyber Fast Track this year is all about learning and about helping others learn. So we've added a new feature called groups. So you can sign up in a group and you can see what challenges other people have done, and you can see what how you're all doing, and you can help each other out. And we also have the field manual, which is pictured on the upper right here, which has tons of walkthroughs and videos by James Line. And so these are meant to help you figure out how to do these challenges and teach you how to approach them, because this is not just a competition, but we're here to help you learn more about cybersecurity and further your passion. And so let's talk a little bit about the scholarships that you can earn through Cyber Fast Track. By playing CyberStart game and landing among the top scorers, so by earning at least 20,000 points, you will be invited to apply for a $3,000 scholarship to cover the SANS GFAC certification, which is a really valuable course. I know one of the use cases is that the FBI uses this to teach to train their cybercrime operatives when they're like newly brought on. And so the really great thing with these SANS courses that you can like earn access through this program is that they are like an industry staple. And these are typically things that your employer would pay for, because like I mentioned, they're worth anywhere from $3,000 to $21,000. And so unlike other certifications that most students get to do, these are things that typically your employer is expected to pay for. And so by earning this yourself and doing this, you are already way ahead of the curve when you are looking for internships and you're looking for jobs. And so if you're able to take, if you complete the course and you take the GFAC certification exam and earn the certificate, you can earn a full or partial scholarship to the SANS undergraduate certificate in applied cybersecurity, which is worth up to an additional $18,000. And so by doing Cyber Fast Track, you can earn life-changing college scholarships for cybersecurity training by showcasing your growth, enthusiasm, and determination as you play through the CyberStart challenges and earn points. So how do you get involved? You can go and sign up for Cyber Fast Track on the WiCyS website, and it's linked right here. If you go to the WiCyS benefits, you can sign up for the Cyber Fast Track cohort, and you'll be invited to, you'll like receive information on how to proceed once you sign up for that. And if you are in a college cybersecurity club or some kind of cybersecurity adjacent organization, your club can actually sign up for our cyber collegiate program and receive more resources and opportunities for your club members, similar to like access to a CyberStart game. And so to participate in Cyber Fast Track, all you need is a computer with internet access. You need to be at least 18 years old, a permanent resident of the United States, and be a current undergraduate student at a regionally accredited US college. And so that's another excellent thing about Cyber Fast Track is you can simply do this off of your computer or any computer, even like a library computer. It is made to be incredibly accessible. And so you don't need any kind of heavy, like a virtual machine or anything like that. All you need is a computer and the determination to see it through, and you can get involved. And so by doing Cyber Fast Track, by the end of this program, you'll have earned foundational skills, training, and certificates to secure yourself an entry-level role in the field. And throughout the program, you'll get to engage with industry experts, professionals, and learn from students who are already doing internships or are already on their path into the industry. So gain advice, industry insights, and the opportunity to connect with CIOs and cybersecurity businesses to secure your dream role through Cyber Fast Track. So for more information, you can visit the WiCyS website right here to sign up for the cohort. And you can always feel free to email me. My email address is here, haya@nationalcyberscholarship.org. And please make sure you're dropping your questions in the chat so that I can answer them right now live.
Okay, so a little bit of information about the WiCyS cohort is that the registration enrollment for the cohort does close on February 28th. And there is a link at the bottom of your screen. If you're interested in enrolling, please go ahead and go there. And as a recap that Haya already went through is that the top 1,000 players will be invited to apply for scholarships. The top performers in the GFACT exam will be invited to apply for scholarships to cover additional SANS courses. And then on top of that, WiCyS, if you're part of the cohort experience, WiCyS layers that the top 3 WiCyS participants that enroll will receive a scholarship to the WiCyS 2023 conference in honor of Alan Pauler. So that includes the registration, lodging, shared lodging, meals on site, and then also a travel stipend. So we're really thrilled about putting this together and to make sure that you have the most enjoyable experience, especially if this is a new experience for you, and that we're creating a community of like-minded individuals where you're comfortable with your learning environment. And it's an opportunity for you to advance in your career because of this, but also champion others every step of the way. At WiCyS, we often say together we thrive, and we truly do mean that. As one woman rises to reach your hand out and bring another woman with you is the goal and the opportunities that lie ahead because of the WiCyS organization. So this cohort is really a great moment to champion others as you're having a new learning experience too. So we will have a Discord server that's set up so you can connect with your peers, and we will also have technical mentoring with Haya. Once you're registered and once enrollment closes down on February 28th, we're going to be issuing out WiCyS badges. And so those badges look like that. And you could share that all over social media. Be sure to tag WiCyS and SANS and others involved in your cohort to be able to get a lot of outreach and showcasing that you're putting yourself forward with this experience. And then also, as soon as you're registered, you'll be added to the different AMAs. So we have 4 coming up, March 1st, March 22nd, April 5th, April 19th. Haya will be leading those discussions, and some of the topics will be including the CyberStart game, what the scholarships are like, cyber collegiate, and then also any other additional questions. So it's very casual, very open formatted where, hey, we're here. What kind of questions do you have? And we're here to make sure that you're having the best experience that you can. So with that, here's a little reminder of where you can register and learn more about the program. Again, enrollment's open until February 28th. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end these slides. It's just you and me, Haya. We're going to go ahead and knock out some questions. So someone asked, how do I register for the Discord server? So you'll get invited to that Discord server after you enroll in the program. So we'll have that all set up after February 28th. That's everyone that enrolls through the WiCyS link. They'll receive their badges so that they could promote on LinkedIn or on Twitter to really showcase the effort that they're putting forward. In addition to that, we'll be having our program manager, Morgan, send out invites for the Discord server. And then Haya will be doing introductions and sharing resources there. A lot of the questions that came in through chat are redundant about students and US-based students. So if you're enrolled in a US-based institution, then you are eligible for that. And I believe it's for undergrads, correct, Haya? It's not for graduate students?
Okay. Yes, it is a program. So Cyber FastTrack is for undergraduate students who go to any regionally accredited university in the United States. So any 4-year or 2-year like community colleges. There are similar programs for high school students. There is CyberStart America. And if you are not an undergraduate student, if you're someone that is a master's student or you've already been working in the industry, SANS actually has a few of their own scholarship programs. So if you look up SANS scholarship programs, you'll find a couple of similar ones that may suit your needs. And if you're interested in accessing CyberStart game, I believe if you go to cybersstart.com, there are licenses available for purchase.
Fabulous. So lots of resources.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested in joining this community as a member. Are students from boot camps or non-traditional education backgrounds able to join Women in Cybersecurity? You're able to join Women in Cybersecurity, and you'll be able to, we go through a verification process. You might be able to also join as a student member, which is $20. Professional membership is $95, and that's an annual membership fee. So feel free to go to WiCyS.org under the join. You could go ahead and register and become a WiCyS member. We have all sorts of different initiatives, programs. Join the Mentor Mentee program where that enrolls. We have other different training programs that are in the pipeline that will be launching within the next week or two. So just be on the lookout for other things that are happening within the WiCyS org. Is this available for other than current college students? So I believe Haya just answered that. Lots of resources on the SANS website, so check that out. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to WiCyS at info@wicsys.org, and Haya also put her email up there as well. Are there programs like this for members that aren't students? So again, resources at SANS and on the WiCyS website. And thank you for this webinar. Yes, and you could join the WiCyS cohort if you already have a CyberStart account. So go to the link that should be displayed on the bottom of your screen and enroll from there, and we'll make sure you're part of the WiCyS cohort experience. So let's see here. Okay. I think we answered all the questions. Everyone that joined today's webinar all had similar questions. Can grad students or US or international students participate? We gave those answers. And how to become a member. So if anyone has any additional questions that they might have, please feel free to put it in the chat. And if not, you could always reach out to Haya or myself. And again, WiCyS is always available here at info@wicsys.org. But we're really excited to launch this cohort experience. It's new for us with the Cyber FastTrack to be able to just kind of merge two great programs together and make something really incredible within the WiCyS organization happen because of it. So we're all here to upskill and uplevel you as women, as cybersecurity professionals that you are, so that you have the skill sets and new learning opportunities and experiences that you could speak towards. So this is an exciting program for WiCyS. We have already hundreds enrolled in the cohort. So we're having Haya get ready. She's going to be sharing lots of resources, and she has her work cut out for her moving forward. But for the next 2 months, we'll be able to just engage and connect as a community.
Mm-hmm.
Haya, is there any last key takeaways that you would like to offer anyone that joined today's webinar that's new to cybersecurity? And, you know, you're fairly new yourself, and you just stumbled across it because of CyberStart, and then look at you now as a major ambassador for this game and a lot of our WiCyS initiatives. So you've elevated yourself and advanced so far just with the short introduction that you had to the program yourself many years ago. So any key takeaways that you'd like to just share with others?
Yeah. So I would say the most important thing, honestly, is to just go for it, to just try out new things. I didn't know anything about cybersecurity before I did Girls Go CyberStart, and it taught me so much, and it literally changed my life. And so to steal James Line's catchphrase, just give it a go. If you're still debating signing up for Cyber Fast Track, just do it. Just try it out. Even if you just do one challenge and you hate it, at least you'll know whether it's for you or not. I would also say to always be on the lookout for what other kind of resources there are out there. After I came to college, I found out that my local cybersecurity, the SOC office, actually hires student workers. So I got to get more involved at the cybersecurity center here at Texas A&M. And so there are already so many opportunities out there. All you have to do is look for them and get involved.
Yep, just get involved, because cybersecurity is always going to be an ecosystem that has to be navigated through it. So at any time, if you're considering cybersecurity and you're joining today's webinar because you're curious, just like Haya was curious when she was a junior in high school about Girls Go CyberStart America, just dive right in, because you have nothing to lose. The WiCyS community is here to support you. We have the resources, we have the programs that are able to elevate you and help you advance every step of the way. So my advice to anyone joining today's session that's new to it all is just dive right in and let us just be a part of the community that helps make great things happen. So, well, I think this is great, and it's looking like we have no more additional questions that have come in. So again, if we end out this webinar and everyone has more questions, just reach out at info@wicys.org or ping Haya. We're always here for you. But enrollment is available till February 28th, and we look forward to you all joining us and being part of the WiCyS community. Thank you.
Thank you.